Kimberly. So excited to be connecting with you guys for October. Can you believe that we're already 10 months into 2024? I know I say it all the time, but time just it just blows my mind how quickly everything goes. I know that everything is accelerated, but I had no idea that it was going to be this accelerated. I feel like a 24-hour day when I was a kid is the equivalent now to, like, maybe if we're lucky, 14, 15, 16 hours. Like, I feel like we somehow lost 8 hours in our day, and at the same time, because things are so accelerated, there is a movement, there is an ability to get things done more quickly, and an ability to have some smoothness. You guys know I talk a lot about getting into the slipstream frequency of things, and that's exactly what I'm feeling is sort of the energies. We get into the slipstream, and it's kind of like a portal to get us somewhere else where it saves us a ton of travel time. But holy cannoli! Anyway, all right, let's talk about October's theme. So, of course, as I say every month, feel free to review the annual reading that I did on it's on my YouTube. So feel free to review the annual reading for the full picture and the full reading of October. But this is a little bit of a deeper dive. And of course, the theme that we started with, the overarching theme for the year, is universal heart. And it brings in a lot of that 6 energy. And 6 energy, of course, is harmony, balance, and alignment. And our theme for October is let go. So feeling a lot that October is going to, I almost get the sense that October wants to be its own year's end. It's almost like we're going to have a lot of completion of things, a lot of resolution of things out in the collective as well as individually, that or the potential for resolution. And it's going to be our choice, up to us. Do we want to, continue the drama? Do we want to feed into keeping whatever this is going? Or do we want to let go and let flow and move on and move forward? So I feel like this month, it's really important to take a look on an individual level at what you are attached to. You guys know I talk a lot about attachment versus detachment versus non-attachment. Letting go does not mean that you're having to say goodbye to something in a finite way. A lot of society implies that there needs to be sort of an extremist energy. We live on a planet of duality: black, white, up, down, left, right, back and forth. It's part of the construct of the game that is our world and our planet. It allows us, it's sort of the rules of the game, right? The game would not be this game without these rules, without some of these limitations. And then it's for us to learn how to work within those limitations, and sometimes when to be able to break out of those limitations or bend those limitations. Letting go, I feel this month it's going to be a great mantra in order to, I want to say, process the gray areas. It gives us the opportunity to live in the gray. If you have this sword at all times with you, you can, separate the wheat from the chaff. You can always create a different path for yourself. It doesn't have to be this or this. It can be, what is the saying? It doesn't need to be either or. It can be both and. And I feel like that's what is coming up for us this month. If you want both and, you have to be willing to let go of what is right now in order for things to shift and mold and transform into that thing that can become the both and. And sometimes that shift and that transformation occurs within us in order to be able to make that happen, how we are interacting with our environment. And sometimes it is our environment that needs to be able to shift and transform so that it can provide us what it is that we are seeking out. I do feel that there's going to be a certain percentage of us on an individual level that are really going to, I want to say, kind of hit hit our limits, like we hit a wall. We hit our stick a fork in me, I'm done. And I feel like this is around some unhealthy relationships. I keep hearing the word codependency. So in this new energy era that we are going and growing in, we can't take codependency with us. Those kinds of cycles and patterns and dynamics are not in alignment with the frequency of love as frequency in this love-based collective that we are building, this love-based society that we are creating. Codependency doesn't have a place in that. Individuality as part of the whole is what we're looking for. And codependency separates, right? It's a separation. It implies I'm not enough as this one contained part of the whole. I need something else or someone else to complete me. This card is saying, no, we can't take that with us. So you may notice for some of you, I feel some of you have gone through a lot of that already, but for some of you, this is a month where you are going to finally say, and I'm done with this particular relationship. Maybe you've gone around and around the merry-go-round with this particular individual in the past. There are many different iterations of this. This is the one that feels final. And I want to say, with any kind of letting go, sometimes we do have a little bit of grief. Lean into the universal heart. We talked about being pure of thought, pure of heart, of our feelings, pure of soul, our purpose. When we are pure of these things, we manifest what we need. And you can manifest comfort for you with any of the grief that comes up. But what I'm actually feeling is you kind of embrace the grief because you're just so done with it. Like there's no attachment to the feelings and the emotions anymore. You've been there, done that, and bought the t-shirt so many times that you're just like, I don't want that t-shirt anymore. I'm so sick of it. I'd rather burn that t-shirt than wear it, right? I'm just so done with it. So this is a positive experience. And I feel like when we're looking at the 2, the 20, the 2, it is, I want to say, a level of harmony, balance, and alignment when you're connecting to the duality of the world. So letting go allows you to step into the gray area. Letting go allows you to let go of the duality of the game for a little while, so that you can say, okay, I'm going to focus on me right now, and that's going to ripple out into the world. So that is our theme for the month. As always, sending you guys so much love. If I can be of service, you know where I'm at. I would love to connect with you guys. Be safe, be well, and we'll see you on the flip side.